Alrighty, welcome back everybody to another for day two, part two of the stream of the challenge. So if you remember yesterday, part one of day two, which was about 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago, 10, 11, we got three armor trims out of the 18. We still have two music discs, but we also have three out of the 23 pottery shirts, and so far no banner pattern. But we also, I also got layer 3 headspace done, and also found 8 diamonds. So let's continue with this. Now, like I said, part 2, day 2, will obviously have. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Part 2, this stream will pretty much finish building or mining out this first storage room or storage area, I should say, and then fill in the walls on the side, and then eventually start mining out the rooms for the acacia stuff. And here, remember, we're starting with the acacia boat and going from there. Oops. Now, a reason why we're starting with acacia instead of oak, which is, I've said this plenty of times, it's a new thing that I'm doing instead of doing it, oak, doing all the woods, then all the other items. For I know the next item, which I'm not gonna go to, I gotta go either make it, which I don't know how to make the item, or find it within a mine shaft. And I will prefer trying to find it via mine shaft than trying to make it, even though the item shouldn't be that hard to make. So, yeah. Might as well also get mine, just go out and mine coal. The reason why I say that is because, well, sorry, I had to sneeze. Anyways, reason why I want to get a bunch of coal is because, well, I'm gonna be using it, a lot of it, when it comes to well, building, but also smelting up a lot of the raw iron and copper and gold. And if I somehow run into raw food, or no, oh, that we'll take care of there. But also for a lot of the torches. You know what? I'm gonna go back over here. I'm definitely gonna be needing these chains. I think I already went through this one. Yeah. I'll talk about a shitty place for a spawner. And just this mine shaft in general. It's kind of shit. But I do see a torch, so I'll take that. Hi Scale, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It took me a bit to get your name. I'm kind of doing it on my phone, trying to find seeing the names to follow in the chat. Hopefully, I got your name. I said your name right. Is this a new world? This was created yesterday, but technically, yeah. I haven't even beaten the Ender Dragon, which I'm not gonna try. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna be speedrunning to beat the Ender Dragon. I will beat the Ender Dragon though, but not gonna fucking speedrun my way. I do gotta get the hell out of here. This hole. I do have it on peaceful just for the time being, and it's diamonds. Okay. Wait, I do have a world that I'm playing on for a year now, and it's about to turn to next month. Oh, congratulations! This is honestly my first time actually playing Minecraft somewhat legitimately. There are game modes, like obviously, I do have keep inventory on. Just for the sole reason because I forget where my base is a lot. So with that, I just delete myself in a way. And that sends me back. Phantoms are off and Wardens are off. Especially when I go near an ancient city. I have to start getting all those ancient city stuff. So, actually, to make it easier and go through the bread, I'll go back to easy. This. The fish. The difficulty on my world is set to hard because my world used to be hardcore, in which sin is survival. Yeah, I like the idea of hardcore, but at the same time, I don't like it because I die a lot. Oh yeah, I also turn my stream off. Just for the sole reason is I hate blowing stuff up. Why? God damn, why there are less skeletons right there? I already blew that mine shaft, so it's already done. With oh, I am completely. Wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. Am I? Oh, yeah, I was doing the wrong thing. God, I need to pay attention a bit more. Fuck that up. You can tell I'm not the brightest tool in the shed when it comes to stuff like that. Let's take that out. Offhand. I like it in the offhand, I just prefer to have bread in there. If I was doing this modded, I would definitely have the light amplification mod or whatever enabled. So I do like that mod. Otherwise, I'm gonna do this as vanilla as I can. And there we go. Now, since this is all taken apart, and I'd rather not fill that out in gravel, time to fill in all the holes and then that long hallway. So this is going to be a bit of a pain when I do eventually mine out to here, or when I get to this area, because, well, I have to deal with a bunch of zombies, skeletons and whatnot, but should work. Gotta worry about the spiders. Pretty big hallway. Yeah, because how I'm gonna be just showing off is pretty much doing a storage room with individual rooms for each of the items. Is it practical? No, but it's what I've been doing since 16 or 1.16. So, but then again, I was also doing that in creative / survival. So this will be my first time actually attempting to do all this legitimately on survival. To work well as a sewer system. I might think about that. I might have like this bit of a sewer system to that with lava or something like that. But honestly, all the cobblestone and all the mismatched boards or blocks you see, that is gonna change. Eventually, to like either a bunch of black glazed terracotta or whatnot. But I will definitely think about that. Because that does sound cool. I'm not that much of a builder. I mean, you'll see once I get up to the actual house part. But you'll see I'm not that much of a builder. Or really a designer. I just gotta get all the ores that are just about. And obviously, if you couldn't really tell, I am using the Programmer Art texture pack, or resource pack, I should say. I'm still calling it a texture pack, because I'm more nostalgic for some of the older older blocks looking bit how they were before the texture pack update, the texture update with these ores. So. Actually, I think the ores they changed in like I think it was 1.17. The Cliff and Davis update. I think don't really remember. Widely built with a giant torch hammer placed side. Nice. You can, like, apart from sorry for the lack, but this is literally my house. Just a square. As an outdoor chest. So, bit of a graphic design isn't my forte, to say the least. But let's go get some coal. I am practically running low on coal. Don't blow up, Creeper. Thank you. I see a big mountain over there. I see 3, 4. I'm going that one over there. I don't know if I already checked this one. Nope, I didn't. Flint and steel, fortune shovel, clock, lodestone, and iron flint. I just heard a zombie. Look, there's 2 zombies down there. That's why I heard zombies. Huh. I was gonna say I thought this would have a pole. Yep, nope, it's right here. Just gonna do this so I can see how much coal I get. Cool. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the zombie's gonna burn in the day trying to go after me. That was the cow. I thought it was a monster that got secretly added. I was gonna shit my pants. No, like the sound of that one. Okay. Ow. say slowly, as I take damage, but still just slowly try to get down from here. I'm gonna explore the snowy biomes, even though this snow biome, even though I doubt it's this type of. Yeah, no, it's not the one I was thinking of. The one I was thinking of is the one that can spawn with powdered snow, and I hate that. I hate the powdered snow. Like, I like the idea of it. It's just stupid. Make leather boots to be immune to it. Wait, that's a thing? You can tell how low I actually mess with the game's mechanics. I did not know that. To give you perspective, I started playing Minecraft back on my 360 when I think it was title update 14, which was Java equivalent was like 1.3.2. So and then I just stopped playing that because I honestly got bored of that version, and then eventually I got a laptop that had 1.8.9, then that broke, and then came back to 1.16. So, yeah. If you make leather boots, you can walk on powdered snow and not have to worry about being sucked into it. Huh. I might have to carry leather boots on me. Actually, I think I have leather boots that have mending on it. I take some of that dripstone. But I don't know that. In what world do you need to mine that much copper?
Oh no! Ow!
Holy shit. So you guys can see. I also started on the Xbox 360 and started around TU9. So I think 19 had Stampy's house, my bad. Yeah, reason why I said title update 14 is because I played a lot on that tutorial world. So yeah, I genuinely I prefer, like I said, older Minecraft. Ow. Older Minecraft in a way. Like, wait, are there features in modern Minecraft that I do like? Yeah, but honestly, older Minecraft has a special place in my heart. And I later moved on to Pocket and then Java. Yeah, honestly, Java. I've played Pocket Edition, now Bedrock, and even played Minecraft on my Xbox One S at one point, and honestly, I prefer keyboard. I genuinely prefer keyboard and mouse over controller to a degree. With racing games like Forza, I do prefer controller because it was made for the controller. Minecraft, when it came out, it was PC only until 4J got a hold of it. So I have a special place in I have a special place in Java. I never really enjoyed Bedrock Edition. It just doesn't feel the same as Java or any other version. That is true. And also the fact that it also has the nickname Bug Rock. So I understand, but honestly with me, I could take it. I prefer Java, but you know, if someone wants to play Minecraft and they only have Bedrock, then I'll join them on Bedrock. So that's like, you know, it's just how it is. Everyone has their own taste and what they prefer. No, in a weird way. And also, it's funny thing you mentioned Stampy's house. He actually got me into Minecraft because I was watching one of his Lovely World videos back 10 years ago or whatnot, around 10 years ago. Actually, I think it was 13 years ago because I started watching him in like 2013-ish. So, one thing I do like about Bedrock is I basically took everything Pocket Edition and had and basically made it available to PC, console, and mobile users. Yeah, they wanted, from what I've heard, they wanted to unify all the versions of Minecraft instead of having it have Java have updates and then push it out to Bedrock and then console. So they did that just to unify everything. Well, I didn't want to say push it out, like they didn't want to take too long to update, like let's say Xbox One Minecraft to Java or whatnot. Yeah, I've heard and I've seen. It's honestly, I give props to that dude, especially during when Fortnite was at its peak before it turned to brain rot. He still powered through everything, and I honestly give him a lot of credit. And honestly, I gave him praise for it. Oh, gold. Ow. His previous videos had like 200k views, but finale had over 8 million. Those overviewers came back to watch the end of their childhood. Yep. Even though so, ow. Even though Stampy is no longer making videos, at least with his lovely world, he made a lot of us enjoy Minecraft and made us fans of the game we love to this day. And I think he's also making a game. I could be wrong, but I also heard he's making a game with 4J, if I'm not mistaken. Books, and the books are basically the stories of his lovely world. Oh, I heard he was making a game with 4J. Can you even make cobblestone slabs? Yeah. You know, I honestly give him props. Honestly, the real OGs of Minecraft, obviously Dan TDM. He's the OG. But also popular MMOs, Sky Does Minecraft, and Stampy have been real inspirations for a lot of us. Even me making content is because of them. There's a few other YouTubers, but mainly just making Minecraft content. I do have to give it out to them. To Pat, Dan, and Stampy. To be honest, Console Edition wouldn't have been as popular if Stampy never played it. True. True. Honestly, Minecraft as a whole wouldn't be as popular if it weren't for YouTubers like Stampy and Dan and the others. I don't think if they didn't touch this game, Minecraft wouldn't be as popular or still be relevant to this day. If it wasn't for them. In my opinion. I genuinely think if Minecraft, if it wasn't for those YouTubers, or just any other people just talking about Minecraft, it wouldn't be where it is today. It wouldn't be as popular or relevant, or have any lasting effects on people if it wasn't for them. About updates for Minecraft. 10 updates are too small. I'm fine with them. Minecraft is like one of the few games where they need to make every update huge. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot. They changed it from having one big update a year to these small drops in preparation for a big update. But I don't I don't mind that. Now the Tiny Takeover update, that was pretty lackluster. Because look, apart from the whole retexture of the baby mobs that honestly were iconic, and the older variants to some of them were good. Like the baby villager, I prefer the look of the baby villager more than the new one. But I do like the baby chick. And some of the other baby mobs, but just generally the whole update was pretty lackluster, and especially that they only added a golden dandelion. Sulfur Cube one, I can't wait for that because of the amount of things you can do with the Sulfur Cube. I actually never messed with that update or with that snapshot. I've seen people talk about the Sulfur Cube. Then again, I also seen one which I don't know if it's true. I doubt. But I also seen one where they literally put TNT inside a Sulfur Cube and use it as like a bomb. But the Sulfur Cube, that I'm honestly looking out for. And also, speaking about Minecraft updates, and don't forget, name tags are also craftable in the Tiny Takeover. Oh, they are? I think I found like a few before. Maybe in a different world, I found. Yeah, I think a few, like a previous world or whatnot, I found one there. But yeah, the fact that they made name tags craftable is also good early game, but the fact that the Wandering Trader now has it in its pool of trades doesn't really help the crafting tables, the crafting recipe a whole lot. In a way. So, it's just like you can craft the name tag here, but you could also spend an emerald to get one here. Remember one time I ran into a Wandering Trader and was offering an enchanted iron pickaxe? Yeah, the fact that they buffed his trades and made it a lot less inconvenient but more convenient, I do like. I liked him no matter what because, well, you could get. Even though stuff was random, you still got some good stuff, for better or for worse. But, it's just. I'd rather look at a trade for Wandering Trader and either be disappointed or happy that they have certain trades. Now, does it make them kind of useless to a degree? Yeah, but they can also be useful because I've also seen. Actually, I'm curious for his trade pools. Hold up. Like a chance he could have stuff. Wandering Trader. Alright. F11. Alright. Here. I didn't mean to open that. So yeah. So obviously there's a lot of this, but honestly I I do like the fact that he can give you a potion of invisibility. And like you said, the enchanted iron pick. I also do like that. But honestly, the Nuzlocke shell, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to fish for a Nuzlocke shell or kill a drown to potentially get a Nuzlocke shell if it's holding it a little bit better than trying to find him that's selling it. So, but the fact that this guy only has like 2 emeralds, 2, 2, 4, 4, and 6, for with him being able to purchase stuff, that I really don't like, in my opinion. All these others, I don't care. Especially the tropical fish and pufferfish. And I also believe the others. I don't know. But definitely the coral blocks. In a way. So that is that. Alright. I mean, it's an easy way to get a good pickaxe that potentially has a good enchantment. Oh, I know in Fishes and Fortune are all good, but I'm talking about the actual good one, which is Silk Touch, especially for me. I generally prefer Silk Touch, just so I could get some of the harder. Oh. We'll just fish for a bit. Because I know the fishing rod has like a durability of 65, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 64. So it won't be too long. So I did find a fishing rod on Bedrock that has like that had mending on it. Like Luck of the Sea or whatnot. So I immediately repaired that son of a bitch. I think you could also get mending from fishing. I know you could get trades and even what is it, through the trial chambers. I don't know about uh if it's possible to find it in like a woodland mansion chest or just a random chest that can spawn with a enchanted book. Motherfucker just gave me a damn bowl. Oh, you just got a bowl instead of like a fish or whatnot. Here's another fish. I mean, I guess with the bowl you can make like mushroom soup or beetroot and rabbit stew and others like it. I think it's just suspicious though. Ah, shit. Trying to plug in my headphones in case they die. Mainly the charger. So, I definitely lost that. I'm not heavily looking for like a mending book, but if I do get it, then hallelujah, I'll throw it on my diamond pick. Damn it. So I do this a lot. I just fish before or just go and get loot before I even go after, right before I build the storage room. Which once this fishing rod breaks, I will start doing that. Try to get this down to 50. That was 56. And that should be 55. E4? Yep. Damn. The 52? Yeah. 50. No, 51. There's 50. Alright. Now let's get with the acacia. Yeah, I only need one log, so there we go. So for this, gonna need, I think, I know it's 17, so definitely doing that, and just try to remember. I need 6 more. So do I have an iron axe? What I'm basically going for is finding or making signs for each wood of the wood type. In this case, acacia. So gonna need a ton of that. Right. Can I get through the door? Thank you. Just need 2 each. There you go. Well, I'll keep 18 on me just in case. But, that could change. Now, if we take a look at this list, again, sorry for the flashbang, we're gonna need this. Really zoom in. Right, that's as far as I can zoom. Acacia, bow. And luckily, I have that. Now, this is where I would also have like a silk touch pickaxe to get the ore I would get, but I don't have a silk touch pickaxe. That's kind of out of question. And this is what I do. So pretty much have 3 on one side, then the middle. Spin around, do the same thing on this side. And I do 4, and then there, just so a little bit of a diversion, a little bit of, or more of a, what do you call it? Split from it. I'm gonna need 2 for now. So I get more cobble, and then just go copy. So 3, 4. And then do this to by 8. Should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Do those torches and then repeat the same thing. Obviously switching to a shovel when needed. Sometimes I miscount. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, like I said, since I used to do this a lot on in creative, I would mine this entire thing out and make it its own room. Since it's a boat and you really can't place a boat down, I just do it all out of stone. And then, yeah. And there's a mine shaft right underneath me. What the fuck? I did not know this. I know there was a mine shaft near me. I know if there was one like directly under me. Not much of a good one. Huh. You'll see why I need those levers and redstone lamps in a sec. This is what I just started doing in Bedrock. One of the worlds I was in before it got changed. Bastard. Anyways. I'm saving the diamond one, so I get silk touch on that. I do have a hoe that has silk touch on it, but it's golden and obviously can't mine redstone. So definitely ignoring that. No. Sorry about that, that just came out of nowhere. And that's pretty much one room down for the acacia boat. Now this is where the redstone lamp and levers come into play. I mentioned this in the beginning when I made these, but I know you're new here in scale, so pretty much for an item I do not have, I'll just place the lamp and lever, make the door, put the sign, acacia boat, and then just move on to the next. But since I made and have the acacia boat, I can just go back here, flip the lever on, and then boom. It shows that it is active. And I do have the item. I won't have the crafting grip up. Unless it's an item that I do not have, or I don't know how to make, I'll throw that on, but generally I keep the crafting table recipe off. So I know some of them by memory. For some of them off the top of my head, not all of them, but some of them. I should stress, I have coal. I don't know if it's here or a different one, but I know I have coal. No, it's a different one. Because I have coal at one of these towers, or down the ladder. But that's on my creative world. And obviously go to sleep, if possible. What is this? Catch a fish. Ah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And since Done with Acacia Boat. I'm gonna go to Acacia Boat with chest. Obviously, that's what it's called in game. I think I did that separately on one of my other worlds, where I just said Acacia Boat chest, something along that nature. So yeah. This, since now we're actually attacking and building the room, gonna be a little bit more what do you call it? A little bit more easier to do, to say the least. Swap that around. Curious what that this Discord DM is. So, sec. No, just ping. Game I do not have. You're just annoying, damn. Or ping. I hate. I'm also debating if I should do every arrow, but that I would need lingering. So I might do that separate. I might not do every tipped arrow. And I'm not going to be using my diamond pick. Guess I refuse to use it. That's why I said, I know you weren't here, but I said in the beginning of the the series, where this torture, me and Iron are gonna be best friends with the Iron. Because I'm gonna be using a lot of iron. I might also use copper. I might not. It just depends on how I feel and if I want to use it. So, yeah. Goddamn. Got a lot of redstone. Definitely gonna be mining the iron first. Then swap. Place. Swap again. I'm facing that. Back over here. And see how much gold as what? A fucking yo. So I gotta remember I need the raw version of that, so place that there. Grab you. There. And grab you. There. Put you there. Okay. Now here's where it's gonna get interesting. More God damn! Like, God damn, how much gold? So used for the words to go into the middle, or just start going down from the line. Make another lower chest outside. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna take the valuables or the ore blocks and set them. Actually, no, I'm gonna put them back. Definitely gonna group them together. Whoops. Didn't rub my eyes like that. Yeah, you can see have a golden pickaxe with mending, and golden leggings with mending, and then one with efficiency one, and ask respiration. So yeah, you can tell I really do not like that stuff that I got. No, I had an emerald. I think I just lost it in here. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Oh, that's. Oh, wax. Oh, wax versions of it. Which, speaking of wax. I'm gonna try to get exposed weather and then fully ox. That works better underwater. But I don't know. I never really gotten or done this or that before. So I don't know the parameters or they need to be this far away from each other. This, that, and the other thing. So sit here and wait. Now, whoops. Okay. Now we're done with with the chest. Now we're on to the button. Now I'm not gonna be seeing chat because I gotta see what this. Him. Oh, just that. Okay. Nothing to be too worried about. Got it. Now I can see chat. So yeah, Acacia button is now next. Sorry, I was AFK for a bit. Now you're good. I'm just more confused and questioning how to get these to like their like quote unquote weathering. bits, to say the least. So I obviously need one for expose. That's gonna take time, like hours. So I just want one of them to be like expose and then weather and then fully ox. Yeah, I could also go to the trial chamber, like over there somewhere. Do that. No, do that. Also, I don't know if you don't mind the sound of bees buzzing, but yeah, there's bees right there. In case you're afraid of bees, I'm gonna get away from that and go find the trial chamber. Or find the other trial chamber. And nope, someone give feedback. We'll go peaceful because of the breeze. Also, like I said, this was I do have a testing world, so where I can just easily locate stuff and then debate whether I want to put it on stream or not. I did put this on stream with the trial chamber location, so it's like 288 or 2848 and like 4592. All I know is I just gotta find a hole, like somewhere around there. Because I forgot trial chambers have all the oxidized shit. Bunch of oxidized blocks, so yeah. Up right here. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I die? Yep. Alright, so it's actually perfect time to learn the clutching the water bucket. I never done that. I could just place the bucket down and then ride the wake down. You know I'm not up to copper, I just rather have all the copper stuff taken care of. So then when is what version am I playing on? You can see it right up here. 26.1.2. Pretty much all gameplay that you see is on gonna be on 121 or not 121, 26. Oxidize. So I need 4, 8. Half will be unwaxed and then go through the different layers, and then same thing with the others. Now cut. Cut is going to be different because you're going to need. Oh, it's going to be somewhat the same. So for this, I only need 7 because I accidentally unwaxed one of them. So 7, but I'll just get 8 for the giggles. The lamp. Okay, levels. I gotta get the unwaxed variant. The upper stairs, yep. There's 8. Yeah, the door. The weathered I already got. Just needs exposed and right. Ooh. There's a slab. Yep. So I'm gonna recollect the. Alright. If only I had the keys. Okay, now go back up here. Might as well get this. Use these because I don't know if chisel. Yeah. Ow. You can tell I was here before. Okay. Honestly, I can make the other copper door. Wait, never mind. I was here before. I had the block. Ooh. It's not here. So that. Use that. Alrighty. What's up here? Ah. This is a regular wax, correct? Yep. I might as well just get rid of the so I can have the old stony. Now time to get the out of here. Let's also see if there's a lingering potion around. So I know there's the lingering potion of poison, I believe, or hunger, or something. So egg balls of snow. One thing I'm really gonna need to grind for is the copper slab. Egg. Lingering potion of weakness. I'll take that. I'll take that. Honestly, screw you. Screw you. Lingering potion of weakness. I'm definitely taking that. What are you? Splash potion of sweet slowness. Ooh. Never mind. I'll take true. Are you? Fire charges. Ooh, slap. Wait. Slap. I only need like 7 for this. Water. I'll remove that. Water would be nice. Now, time to easily tie. because my iron sword is gonna break at some point. Here we go. Well, lost my diamond sword or iron sword. Time to make a diamond sword. Plugged my phone in to charge it because it was dying, and it just froze stream on my end, on my phone at least. That's what I use for the chat. Alright. Go get the 2 diamond. Oh, I said 2. I think I got rid of the 6 on accident. Shit. Either that or I put them away, one of the 2. Hopefully not the latter. Okay, 6. Okay. First diamonds. Hopefully it's gonna be the last. Alright, so I'm gonna swap that out for the wooden. Sorry, there they are. So just want to set this up. Okay. So I got the chiseled, weather copper pole, oxidized copper pole, unironically oxidized cut copper, wax cut copper, wax oxidized copper bulb, wax copper bulb, wax exposed copper bulb, wax oxidized cut copper slab, wax copper door, wax weather copper bulb, and exposed copper bulb. And then why not wax copper grate? I think I need more for regular. And wax chisel. And now we have copper. So we're gonna have one regular chisel or one cut copper, and then all that will oxidize. Hopefully. Okay, so it'll be oxidized copper door. Weathered copper door. Exposed copper door. And then copper door. Now I do this again. So we got the wax weather copper door. And the weathered or wax exposed copper door. Goes in there. I go in here because I want to make a stone axe. I really don't want to make or use my efficiency 1. What the fuck am I doing? I have a golden axe. And finally, wax copper. I think I already have. Yeah, so. Huh, I don't know why I did that. Oh, supposed to keep one for that wax. First, let me just get this out the way. So, waxed, oxidized copper. Great. A waxed weather copper grate. And then exposed, wax exposed copper grate. Oh, that's exposed. Stone just axe. Set this over here. And then we'll be able to wrap up the stream. Okay, waxed, exposed, cut, waxed, waxed, whether. Okay. First, I'm gonna do what I know is gonna take a while. What am I doing? Now, I'm gonna use iron. Damn it!
What are the pickers? Fuck!
Anyways. I just use golden. You gotta be fucking kidding me. A golden pickaxe cannot pick up. Once I get these unwaxed stuff, I'm ending stream. Because that has not disappointed me more than gold has already disappointed us. And plus it's also getting late. I'm not gonna be going to bed, I just wanna all night, at least for day 2, part 2. Alright, well, that'll be it for the stream.
Honestly, we made a lot of progress. Mainly getting the item, the copper stuff.
That I'm gonna be needing. Obviously, I'm still waiting for the the exposed weather and oxidized copper slabs, and then the waxed variant. Same thing with the chisel, and then now the stairs, which I could just go run in to the charge chamber again, pick up 4 more, and then whether or just do the same thing again. But the stream has been going on for 2 hours. I would have liked to end it earlier, but you know, things happen. But I do want to thank Hi Scaly again for following. Hopefully you can join on more of this. And I got Steam notification to be invited to Repo, which I'm not going to be doing because I played Repo since I got up and before I started streaming. So, but yeah. Anyways, I just came back. Oh, sorry. I will be streaming later in the morning for part 1 for day 3. If you're going to be up and ready for that. If not, then you know there's always probably going to be a part 2 tomorrow. Probably not as late as this one was, but yeah. I do gotta say thank you again for following. I may not, but we'll see. Yep. See. Anyways, take care, be safe, and see ya.